The Meepo Shuffle V4 is a fantastic value for money beginner electric skateboard that still packs a lot of power. It's ideal for commuting to work or school and just general cruising around on weekends with friends. At first glance, it doesn't look like anything different or new, but it's the specs and more importantly, the riding feel that separates the Meepo Shuffle from the rest. I'm just going to jump in here real quick to tell you about how you can win a brand new Meepo Shuffle electric skateboard. And it's really simple. All you have to do is comment down below. That's it. You don't need to subscribe, although that would be great if you did. But you don't need to. All you need to do is comment down below. Now, it's one entry per person, so there's no need to spam the comment section, and I'll be drawing the winner on Friday the 3rd of September. So make sure you get your comment in before then. Also, I'll be replying to the winning comment, so make sure you come back here to see if you are the lucky winner after this date. Easy. Good luck, everyone. Now, let's get back to the review. The concave on the deck is quite deep and you instantly notice it when you step on the board. When riding, I was thankful to have these flared edges because it gave me something a little extra to lean against when turning, which increased the turning circle. I could make fairly sharp 90-degree turns around the neighborhood footpaths quite easily. The deck is 36 inches long with a 30-inch wheelbase. Now personally, I find this length to be a little short as I prefer to have a wider stance when riding, but that comes down to personal preference, and I would say that anyone less than 5'10" would have no issues with this length. The wheels are 90mm with a 60mm contact area. They have a durometer of 72A on the front and 82A on the back, which isn't often seen in the eSkate industry. I'm not entirely sure why they would do this, but theoretically this would lead to having a grippier front end with less friction at the back, so it should maintain its stability while turning and increase acceleration and range by removing drag. This setup is also good for sliding and carving as it is easier to whip out the rear wheels while the front wheels hang onto your line. The trucks are 7-inch 45 degrees, which have been completely redesigned by Meepo to offer increased stability and effortless maneuverability, which in my experience while riding is to be the case. I found that I was able to ride at high speeds without getting any speed wobbles even while I had the trucks loosened off to still be able to get that enhanced turning ability. The battery is a 10S2P 18650 pack with a 144 watt-hour capacity. That's quite a large capacity considering the configuration, which Meepo markets the range to be 11 miles or 18 kilometers. On my ride, I ended up getting a range of 11.6 kilometers, which is not unexpected for someone of my build and riding style. I weigh 90 kilos and I push the e-board pretty hard. I do all of the top speed, acceleration and hill climb tests throughout this ride, so I always get a lot less than the marketed range. So all that being said, I do think that the Meepo Shuffle V4 is capable of getting an 11 mile or that 18 kilometer range if you ride more conservatively and weigh a little less than I do. A key benefit of the Shuffle V4 is that you can purchase an 8A charger, which can give you an extra 3 kilometers of juice from just a 5-minute charge. On top of that, it can fully charge the Shuffle V4 in just 30 minutes. This is great if you want to go out on long day trips and only have to take short breaks every now and then. The Meepo Shuffle V4 is powered by dual 620 watt hub motors, equating to a total of 1,240 watts. These are spec'd to reach a top speed of 29 miles per hour, which is 46 kilometers an hour, and climb hills with a grade of up to 30%. Now they are big numbers to hit for a beginner electric skateboard, so let's see how they really did. The top speed I hit while out on my ride was 36 kilometers an hour, and I didn't even push it to its limits. Due to the narrow stance, I didn't feel comfortable hitting high speeds, but I could tell there was still a bit of room left in the throttle. As for the hill climbing, I felt that it was a little bit lackluster. At the steepest part of the hill, which was approximately 13%, the board slowed right down to 7 miles per hour, which is 11 kilometers an hour. We do have to remember that I am 90 kilograms and the Shuffle V4 is considered an entry-level electric skateboard. While I think that it would struggle to get up a 30% hill grade, lighter riders will see better results than I did up 15% hill grades. Another great benefit of these hub motors, and these ones in particular, is the reduced amount of resistance when powered off. This means if the battery does happen to go flat and you still have some distance to travel, you can kick push the board. Plus, when the battery does die, you still have access to the brakes, so you can get up some good speed while kick pushing and not have to worry about how you're going to stop. The Meepo Shuffle V4 is using the LY-FOC 1.0 ESC, which boasts a super smooth skating experience with responsiveness down to the millisecond. When I was out riding the Shuffle, I did find that the motors accelerated consistently with the movements of the thumb wheel, which gave me complete confidence on the board. The remote I used during my testing is not the same as the remote that will be delivered with production units, so I am just going to leave this for now and come back to the update when I receive the new remote. If you want to be notified of the update, then subscribe here and hit the notification bell icon, or you can follow me on Instagram. All of the electronics are packed into 2 hard plastic enclosures with an ingress protection rating of IP6X. This means that it is completely dust tight but has not yet been tested for any water resistance. But a pro tip, avoid riding in the rain or wet weather, because not only can it damage the electronics in your e-board, but it is dangerous due to the lack of grip the wheels have on wet surfaces. The Meepo Shuffle V4 would be towards the top of my list for someone looking to buy their first electric skateboard. It offers the perfect balance of being easy to ride and to learn on, while having enough power for you to grow into as your skills and confidence progress as an e-skater. Whether you're wanting to commute on this e-board or just want something to cruise around on the weekends, the Shuffle V4 is a great option. That's my Meepo Shuffle V4 electric skateboard review. I hope I've helped make your search for the best electric skateboard a little easier. If I have, please slam the like button and hit subscribe to stay up to date with the latest and best electric skateboard reviews and news. If you have any questions about anything that I didn't cover in this review, please drop them down in the comments below and I'll try to get you the answer. Thanks for watching. As always, ride safe out there, eSkaters, and I'll see you soon.